Yeah.
All right. Well, I know you and you know me, but for those who are kind of listening with us, my name's Jared Barbosa. I've been with the company for like almost 7 years now.
All right.
It's been pretty cool. And you are?
My name's Christopher. It's been about 2 months. I actually just passed my 60 days here.
Nice.
Yeah. And I'm loving it so far, and it's my pleasure to be here.
Yeah. So you're fresh meat, man. How does it feel to be the new guy? I haven't been the new guy in a very long time.
Yeah, honestly, it's very nerve-wracking, just meeting everybody, and then just picking up new things, especially in a completely different industry that I never really tapped into.
So, like, how did you find your way to HPN? What path brought you here, let's say?
So during, like, the 2020 pandy, I started doing, like, social media and stuff like that.
Nice.
Yep, the pandy. And then after that, I kind of, like, found a passion for it, and I knew it's what I wanted to do, like, full-time and everything. So then I started looking up, like, jobs as, like, social media, like, content creator and stuff like that, and I found HPN.
Found us where? Curious.
Indeed.
Okay. Oh, nice.
Indeed.
Leveling up.
Yeah.
So when I first started, I had another job. So were you like freelancing or?
I was doing my own.
You're doing your own.
Yeah,
okay.
my
Now,
own brand,
perfect. So when I first started, I was freelancing. I had contracted with this like mortgage company doing like graphic design, social media. They all wanted to be on camera, so I would actually direct the performances, and another guy, my partner, I guess, or I was his partner. He would direct the video, and I would like help coach them because they
producer.
Yes, there we go, like a producer, because they sucked, and they would just be like, "Hi, please come and buy a house from us." So I would help them with that, but that like was not paying the bills, and I was getting serious with my girlfriend, who is now my wife. But so I was
Congrats.
like, "Dude, thank you." So at the time I was like, "Dude, like, I need money." I need to be making way more money.
Okay.
And so not way more, but a little more. And so, dude, Craigslist, first phone call turned into my first interview. Boom. I didn't even talk to anybody else.
Nice.
So like, it's not like and then you're new to this industry, right? Like, you've never done heat presses or t-shirts, right?
I didn't even know what a heat press was.
Same.
Yeah, right?
Dude, I had no clue. Like, before my interview, I went onto the website and I was like, what is this stuff? Like, what the heck?
Yeah.
Like, it was pretty wild.
I actually didn't go onto the website first.
Dang, so you went in just totally raw or what?
I saw the social medias.
Okay.
Yeah.
So okay.
And then I saw like transfer paper, and I was like, "What is this?" Like, have no idea what it is. And then got a call, did my interview, and then I kind of learned more about it, and I still am like every single day, just like picking up more and more.
Have you ever had in your life? Have you ever had any custom anything like t-shirt, whatever?
I've honestly like a custom jersey maybe.
Okay, that's cool.
Or like you'll go to the mall and you'll see like those kiosks where they do the custom apparel.
I've walked before working here. I walked past those kiosks like a zillion times. I never even thought to think of how are they doing it.
Yeah, exactly.
And then now when I walk past, I'm like, heat press. So yeah, it's pretty cool.
I've seen like embroidery machines, like when you get like a custom hat. And so this is kind of like completely different, but it's like the same, like custom apparel. Custom on the spot. You're right. You know what? I take it back. Before I started working here, I did get a custom hat at Lids. It was very expensive. Yes, me too.
Oh, okay.
Exactly.
So
they overcharge on that. Yeah.
Dude, like I think it was like, and this was a long time ago. I want to say it was like a $42 hat or something stupid.
Yeah, exactly.
And that's because I had it custom done on a really cheap hat. Like they're what is it, $12 hat.
Their base model.
Like $30-something worth of embroidery. Yeah, it was ridiculous. But yeah. So I guess safe to say we both came into this just totally like green, clean slate, empty bottle type situation.
Did you know you were going to be like the face of like the industry?
Oh, dude, I had no idea. I don't think the industry, but the company. I had no clue, and then I had no plans. So I came in just customer service because that's what I had the most experience in. So when I was looking for jobs, I was like, I guess I could do customer service. I've done customer service a lot up to that point. Yeah. And so HPN was hiring for that. So I was like, I guess I could do customer service. And then at that time, we had already had some videos going, some good stuff, so like really well produced stuff. But there was no like we do like videos every week now. Yeah. Like tutorials all day long.
And then live weekly.
Yeah, then the live weekly. Yeah. And we had none of that. So it was like we had our big videos, because we've always been into video here at HPN, even before my time. So we had like the big, like, hey, here's what heat presses are, and this is how you pick your vinyl cutter or whatever. But there was no like low key videos. Like, here's how you make a t-shirt.
Yeah.
Here's how you make a hat. So
there's no like small like items that like you just teach people.
No,
right?
none of that. Not on video, anyways.
Okay.
And then the office was so small. The showroom was literally a hallway.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So it was like
there was no filming studio or anything.
Nothing.
Okay.
They would clear out. I think they would clear out one of the offices, shoot in there, kick people out of the office for a minute, and then put everything back the next day.
Oh wow. That's a lot of work.
Yeah. So when I started, it was like, hey, can someone make a video for this? Or we have an opportunity. I forget what happened, but basically it's like, anybody want to like run the Instagram? And I was like, yeah, I'll do it.
Oh, okay.
Because I had done it for like my band and stuff.
Uh-huh.
And it was like, hey, does anybody want to make a video? Yes. And so I'd volunteer, mostly because I wanted to get off the phones. Yeah. But I do like doing video stuff. Uh-huh. So, and then now we're here.
And that comes from your background of like producing the
videos so in real estate? I had just came from that.
Yeah. So
it was still kind of fresh, and I was like, I could do this. I think I had seen it enough, so I was like, I think I can handle a camera.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like fake it till you make it a little bit.
I see. And now you got the hang of it, like.
Yeah, and then we have camera. So I don't have to even touch the camera anymore. So like, yeah, it's fun.
I see. The front man.
The front man, yeah. I get no. I feel weird like that. Like I don't like seeing myself in videos. Mm-hmm. When I was in the office with the video editing team, like just sitting in there, it was funny because Alex would be editing videos on his speakers.
Yeah.
So I would hear the same like 30-second loop of my own voice for like hours.
It's so like it's cringy, right? At first.
Yes.
Yeah.
Have you like experienced that when you're like editing like the TikToks and stuff?
Yeah, that and like I used to make I still make music, but
okay, cool.
Like when I first started, like it was so like annoying. Like when people would play like the song back, and I would hear myself, and then I'd be like, turn that off. I still do that sometimes because I still haven't gotten used to it. But it seems like you really have a good like knack for the camera and everything.
Oh, thank you. It's a lot of years dude. We've been doing the Facebook Live for like 5 years now, going on like 6. I want to say.
So this was before YouTube, right?
No. So it was YouTube first, and then we started doing a weekly live stream a little over 5 years ago.
Okay.
And so now it's just like, so now I feel like hey Jared, I feel like I turn it on. It's like hey Jared, we're doing video. Okay, hey everybody. So the HeatPressNation,
Yeah, exactly.
Is what it is.
It's like a different personality. You gotta grab it from the closet, put it on.
Kind of. Yeah. It's weird. Like I started doing videos like that, like just like, okay, let's get people excited about heat presses, and I don't know. So.
I feel that.
Yeah. So we just got back from Impressions Expo. Thoughts?
Yes, we did. I liked it. It was fun. Yeah, I like going to conventions.
Okay, cool.
But the thing was, like, I realized that there was a whole world that I just barely, like, tiptoed in, like, stepped in, get my feet wet and everything. And it's exciting, really, because I wanted to, like, start a own clothing brand.
Okay. Oh, dope.
Like, ever since I started working here. I never thought I would. Yeah.
Yes. Okay, so I had not even thought of that until I started here. And then I think once I realized how feasible it was, I was like, oh, wait, I could do that.
Yeah.
Dude, I love it. You got the bug.
And you have all the, like, tools, all the steps and everything, how, like, everybody makes it and everything. So, like, going to the expo really did, like, open my eyes even more and show me that this is possible for anybody.
Yeah. Very cool. Was it overwhelming?
Yeah, it was. It was a lot of stuff.
Yeah, my first show, I was tripping out the entire time. Yeah, especially those big, what is like the fully automatic screen print stuff?
Yes, exactly. Yeah,
that's crazy. That junk, it's massive. I don't know. They must spend so much time just building it out.
Exactly.
Like just setting it, like, dude.
Especially when you compare like learning the first heat press, and then you compare it to like those like big screen printing like presses that everybody uses.
Yeah, like my first heat press was I think it was like $250, $299. And then you look at these big machines and you're like, oh yeah, that's like $250 million worth of gear right there. And it's just like the spectrum is so massive, it's crazy.
I feel that. Like it's so like, what's the word for it? It's like, it's hard to imagine that people actually like get up to that stage and everything, Yeah. It's also intimidating in my opinion.
It is. And then to think there's shops with like 6 of those.
Exactly.
It blows my mind.
Yeah.
I get overwhelmed with like a 50 t-shirt order. Those guys, they do like 50,000 t-shirts. Like it's crazy.
They can do 50 in like 1 minute.
Yeah, right? they just crank them, dude.
Yeah.
It's a trip. But it's cool. It's really cool. I think it's an exciting part of the industry. Like, what were your, if you could sum up the Impressions Expo in like a couple words, like what do you think about it?
I would say, in how many words? Let me get 4.
3. Okay, 4. You get 4. All right. 4 words. 4 words. Do it.
A lot of shirts.
A lot of. Dude, and then you got all the freebies too.
I did. I was having a field day with the freebies and everything.
That was funny. For those of you guys listening, every time we would stop at a booth that had a freebie, we'd be ready to leave. Oh, wait, hold on. Wait for Chris. He's getting his shirt. Chris was getting all the freebies.
I was, because there was like so many different processes that I've never seen before.
Yeah.
And also like the different blanks and everything. So
have you worn any of them yet?
I have.
How do they feel?
Yeah. I like the one by AS Color.
Oh, yeah. Their stuff is good.
Super comfy and everything.
Yeah. I love their hat.
Yeah, I actually saw the hat that you were wearing. Super breathable and everything.
Yep.
Have you worn it a lot? Have you given a good wear? Did you break it in
not
yet?
a solid wear just yet, because it's a cool color, but I don't have a lot of things in that color. So
yeah, I see.
Yeah. Oh, it has to match, right?
Yeah. Definitely, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like Impressions Expo, overwhelming. How does that compare to like when you first started? You went onto the website and you're like, dude, this is a lot of like, was it obviously Impressions is way more overwhelming than our site, but
yeah, definitely.
Was there a feeling of like being overwhelmed, like when you started like looking into the products we carry after you started working here?
I think after comparing it to the Impressions Expo, it's like such a small, like tiny world inside the big industry.
Yep.
So it's like, it kind of like eases me, because I'm like, okay, at least I don't have to know all this other like stuff, right?
Yeah.
So it kind of like makes it like learnable for me.
Yeah.
Like it's like a tower that just like got a little bit smaller.
When I first started, there was this dude here, Michael. He had his own clothing line, and he was making decent money, as his side hustle.
Yeah.
And so when I first started, like in the middle of the day, like there was a break in the calls. He goes, "Are you on a call right now?" I'm like, "No." He goes, "Okay, come here. You're gonna learn how to make some shirts." And I was like, "Oh, cool." Because at the time, the training program for CSRs was sit down, watch all the YouTube videos, and when you're done, watch them again.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So and then we didn't even have as many videos as we have now. So he was cool. He was like the seasoned vet. So he like pulled me aside. He showed me. And then once I made my first t-shirt, then I went back. He says, "Okay, now go through the site and whatever, right?" And then I think that's what helped, because at first I was just overwhelmed. Like,
yeah, exactly.
So many presses, so many blanks, and this and that, and what does this all do? And then, but after I made my first shirt, I feel like it kind of helped me like filter it and like, oh no, this is it.
For sure. And there's definitely like there's a long and there's many different processes for whatever you're like sublimating or pressing or anything like that. And it's just like after you do it, like I'm a hands-on learner. Yeah. Right. Yeah. So like if someone like tells me to do something, then it's like it's gonna go in one ear, out the other. I can't just see it because I'm gonna forget.
Yeah.
Right. I don't have a photographic memory. If I did, then
I wish.
Yeah, I'd be acing all my tests and everything. But I gotta do everything like hands-on multiple times, and then I can move on to the next product. And that's kind of like what I'm doing right now. Just like changing from item to item after I feel like I've kind of like mastered it. It's kind of like karate. Like you do jujitsu and then you move on to like.
Oh, I've never done karate. I don't know.
Like taekwondo or like kung fu, and then you just keep moving on the different styles.
The only karate I'd done was after we would watch Ninja Turtles. I would fight my brothers.
Ninja Turtles. Okay.
Which is really just fighting with a chop hand.
Yeah, exactly. Right.
That's all.
In the
karate I know. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You have to shout.
Exactly.
That's all I know of karate. I don't know. Obviously, you guys know.
Or even like food, like different styles of cooking.
Okay. Yes.
Like let's say like.
That's my language. You got me. I'm intrigued.
I got you. So like grilling, and then you learn like frying or like stir frying or like
smoking,
sautéing, smoking. Exactly.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah. You catch
there
my
we go.
drift.
You found me. You found my.
Got you. Have to relate.
You found that. What is it? The key to unlock my brain. Yeah. Yeah. They're gonna be like, Jared, can you work on this? No, I'm busy. Can you work on food? Oh, yes. It just
suddenly awake. Yeah.
Dude, that's cool, man. I think I love hearing your experience, because like I feel like, I don't know, you work in anything long enough and you get, I don't want to say jaded, because I'm not like jaded towards heat pressing. I love heat pressing still, But I feel like for me, after being in the industry for a while, it's like you kind of lose some of the wonder, I guess. And I'm not trying to like over romanticize heat pressing, of course, but like, when I first started my first show, I was like, wow, there was some like this is exciting, So I love hearing like your new experience, because then I'm like, this is a cool job after all. Like it's a great industry to be in.
So what was your experience now that it's like your fourth show?
Oh,
or how many shows have you been to?
Yeah, I think it is like my fourth time going, because they stopped it 1 year for the Ronta.
What is a Ronta?
Corona. That's what old people call it.
The Ronta?
You called it the Pandy.
Yeah.
You call it the Rona or the Ronta.
Oh, I see.
So anyways, they killed it 1 year, so I didn't go that year. And then I think the first year I started after the show, so I didn't go. It's probably like my fourth, fifth. I've been here going on 7 years now, so probably like my fifth show, I would guess. Yeah,
because we were walking around like you knew what everything was. You're like, this is this, this is this. I was like, this is perfect. I got a tour guide. It's going to show me everything. Meeting everybody and everything. Like, they all know you. So I was like, wow, this guy really is the face of the market.
Maybe. Get some of that market money.
Yeah. So how did you feel like going there?
It's cool, dude. I love it. I do. You definitely, after so many years going, you definitely, make friends in the industry.
Yeah.
Which is cool, because at a place like that, if you don't know anybody, I think that also helps to bring down the overwhelming factor.
Yeah.
Is when you know people, you see their booth year after year, so you know what they're bringing. Stuff like that. Seeing people there, which is why I think in one of our videos we just did, we were talking about like networking is important for small businesses and stuff.
Sure, definitely.
I agree with that a lot. It also like lowers the I don't know. When I feel like I know somebody like at a booth, let's say, like the intimidation factor goes way down.
Yeah.
So yeah, if anyone else in this industry is watching, put your most friendly people at your booth. At Impressions.
Yeah, exactly. Because you definitely you're there for a reason, right? You don't want people to kind of expect people to just come up to your booth. You have to really engage in everyone that's there, because they're there to learn, and people like me, I'm scared to even go up and ask what this is, and I don't I've went to some booths. I'm not gonna say who, but they were very standoffish, and it made me feel dumb for not knowing what they were selling.
Dude, I hate that. I've been to personally, and again, I love that our experiences are different. I went to this other show, not in this industry. It's called NAM. It's the National Association of Music Merchants.
Oh yeah, you were telling me about that.
Oh yeah. So if they make so much as a guitar or a keyboard or a drum set, they're there. This show is massive. It's 4 or 5 times bigger than Impressions.
Okay.
It's incredibly huge, incredibly intimidating. But the vibe there is very pretentious.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you have, let's say you're at a guitar maker's booth, I'm nobody going up there, and then right after me, you could have Slash come by.
Who is Slash?
Oh, that's awesome.
What? Who is Slash? Backslash?
Oh, I just lost my hat over that. Dude, that's actually a really great segue. I don't know if you planned that, but that's a really great segue to our next segment.
What is a Slash?
So Slash, he's this guitarist for a band called Guns N' Roses. You've seen their T-shirts at Forever 21.
I've seen their T-shirts.
Okay, yes. Guns N' Roses is an actual band. They make music.
I didn't know that. Yeah.
Dude, okay. Did you ever play Guitar Hero?
No.
Oh, okay. Jeez.
I played Just Dance.
No, he's not on there.
No.
There's a Capital One commercial of this guy playing guitar with a big top hat.
Can't say.
Wow. Yeah, I'm getting aged hard. Anyways, back to the point. I could be at a booth, me in a no band, and then Bieber's drummer or guitarist will be by. Justin Bieber.
Oh, I know Bieber.
Yes. Okay, you know Bieber. So it's that. So they see everybody wears a badge there. So if they see your badge, and it doesn't say buyer for Guitar Center, because it'll say what you are. So if you're a buyer for Guitar Center, red carpet. Oh, if you're an artist for the band name, they roll out the red carpet. Yeah. If it says visitor, dude,
back up.
yeah, get out of the way, you little peasant.
Yeah,
it's very pretentious vibes at that show, and so it's And I get it. That's a different industry. But in our industry where we're trying to get people to, I feel like really salesman-y when I say get people to buy stuff. But where you're trying to get people to help them start businesses so they could sell stuff and they can make money. You want to be as inviting as possible, you know? And so, yeah, that's what I like about the show. That's what I like. I like having friends at the show. So, yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
So, and that's kind of funny that you say who's Slash. So we have a segment, and I don't know if this is going to be a recurring segment. We'll see.
Okay.
We have a segment called Pick 5.
Okay.
Where I'm going to ask you to name 5 very Gen Z things.
Got it.
And see if I know what it is. I should have put Slash on my list of 5 things. Then I'm going to ask you 5 millennial things, and we'll see if you.
Okay.
Do you want to know what those is?
Do you want to go back and forth, or do you want me to go 5?
Let's go back and forth.
Back and forth.
Let's see. I should have said Slash first because I know you don't know that. All right. So I'm going to go first. All right.
Get my list out as well.
There we go. All right. Do you know what is a chill pill?
A chill pill.
Yeah.
It's like when somebody is like not relaxed and like they just need to like relax. Right? Like
yes. Okay.
They're like very like angry or something like that.
Yeah,
over,
chill
like,
pills are
nothing.
very millennial ways. Yeah, bro, just take a chill pill. Like,
yeah, I've heard of that.
Yeah. It's funny, like that's like my generation, but if I hear it now, I'm like, it's cheesy, bro. You're corny. I think it's corny.
Okay.
But it's a very millennial.
I've heard people my age say it as well.
Really? Oh,
yes,
maybe it's coming back.
It might be.
It might be coming back. A lot of cool stuff's coming back, so I'm here for it.
Or like chillax.
Oh yeah, chillax. I'm so surprised that like young people say that stuff. That's an old one.
Yeah.
So all right, what do you got?
All right, so
I'm excited. I love any games where you keep score because I'm not very competitive at a lot of things, but like with games, like.
So do I get a point for that?
Yeah, you get a point. Oh, for sure, point. 1 point. All right, let's go.
Do you know what a simp is?
A simp?
Yeah.
Wait, what? How do you spell it?
SIMP.
Okay. Oh man, I'm gonna sound stupid. Is that the character from The Sims?
No, it's not. That's so funny that you think that though.
Damn.
Which character? If you had to guess.
No, I don't know. So The Sims is a video game of where like you're kind of like, I hate putting it this way, but you're kind of like a god. You just design people and they fill your little houses and.
Oh, you talk. Oh, The Sims.
It's a video game.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. It's not that. I thought you meant like The Simpsons.
Oh no.
Like
that'd be great
like,
too, though.
Yeah, like a Bart or something like that.
Oh no. Oh, that'd be.
Yeah.
Oh, it's not that either.
It's not that either.
Oh, geez. Okay. What's a simp?
So a simp is someone who like kind of like does something extra to get the attraction or attention of like another person.
Oh, like they're always overdoing it.
Yeah. So if I was like buying flowers or like chocolate
and she's not down
every single day, and she's like, just leave me alone, and I keep doing it. That's what being a simp is. Yeah.
Is it short for something like?
I don't think so. Or it's short for like you can use it as a verb, like simping, like you're simping.
Oh, whoa.
Yeah.
That's
but
crazy.
it does have like a negative like connotation.
Oh, so it's not a good thing.
Not really.
Okay.
But, you know.
So like no guy is going to say like, "Oh, I totally simp for my girl." Like no one says that, right?
No one
would
says that.
No
You'd
one
be
would
like,
say that. Okay.
I would say like, "Oh, you're simping hard."
Oh, as a cut.
As a cut.
As a cut.
As like a
okay.
dig. Cut? I say dig.
Oh, dig. Okay,
yeah.
see. Oh, see that
or
was
a jab.
Jab. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh no, for us it's like a cut or diss. No one says diss, right?
Not
No,
anymore.
not anymore.
I haven't heard that in a while. Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. All right. Okay, so I definitely don't get a point for that. So you're winning 1-0. All right, I'm gonna get you this one then. All right, who is? Let me turn up my brightness so you can see. Who's this? Who's that?
It's giving like a. Is that Steve Harvey? Like the guy that does like the spin wheel?
No.
Or the Family Feud? Yeah.
It's not him. It's not.
It's not?
Oh man. Anyone over the age of 28 is livid right now.
Who is that?
This is Uncle Phil.
Oh, so that's what you were talking about, Uncle Phil.
This is Uncle Phil. He's the beloved uncle / father figure on the television program, The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, featuring William Smith.
See, I thought he was like a talk show host or like
he
like
he does look like one. He actually looks like Dr. Phil, kind of, because he has like the bald, with the beard thing. Yeah, okay.
Got it.
Okay, so we're tied. We're still at.
We are.
We're tied at 1-1. So okay, what do you got for me? What do you got?
We are tied at 1-1.
Yeah, I could make it 2-1 right now.
Wait.
Oh, no.
It's
1-0.
It's
It's
still
1-0.
1-0, yeah.
I'm cheating. I'm totally cheating.
Okay.
Can't stand to lose. All right. So
Yeah.
I could tie it up right now.
All right. Let's see.
All right. Let's see. What do you got?
What is Riz?
Can I get the spelling, please?
Rizz.
Shoot. What is Riz? It could be anything because I was okay when you told me about simp. I just assumed it was short for something. Is Riz short for something?
No.
Nah. Okay, so it's not short for like risen.
You could use it in that like a verb. Like you're risen up.
Oh man. Okay. If I had to, this is just a shot in the dark. To riz, right? A verb. It's a verb, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You could, yeah.
To riz is to laugh really, really hard.
No. No. Nah, that's definitely not what it is. Yeah.
What is riz?
So it's basically like do you use it like game essentially?
You're playing a game?
No, like you're talking to someone.
Oh, like a dude spitting game.
Like seduce a spitting game. That's how they use it.
Do you guys say spitting game? No. We say
not
spitting
anymore.
Game. Not anymore. See, jeez Louise.
It's more like how much Riz you got.
Dude, I feel like I have all these gift cards that just expired. Like it's crazy. Oh no, not anymore. Sorry,
yeah, they're
sir.
like sorry.
Yeah.
Should have came back last year or like 25 years ago.
Okay, so Riz is, so how would you say it then?
So like you could say like let me Riz up.
So let me go talk to that girl and tell her what,
Yeah, exactly. Let me go talk to her.
Okay,
Perfect,
okay.
yeah.
Very cool.
And you could say like I went to Riz Academy. Yeah.
That means you're really good at it?
Like, yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, man. Yeah, so we would say like, oh, dude, I'm going to go spit game at that girl. I'm going to go spit at her. If you say spit at her, it could be misunderstood, but usually it's like, oh, I'm going to go spit game. I'm going to go spit
let me
game.
go spit. Okay,
yeah. So you'd be like, yeah.
Wow. That reminds me of like those old TV shows of like guys in high school and they're like, right? Yeah.
Go ask her to the dance. It's like, yeah, I'm gonna go spit my game at her.
Exactly.
Yeah. Oh man. Okay. So I still at 0. You got 1. Let's see if you can make it 2-0.
Let's see.
On fleek.
On fleek.
Yeah.
Okay. So like if your nails are on fleek, then
so you know. Okay.
Yeah.
To be on point.
You're
done very well.
Your outfit is on fleek.
On fleek. Yes. Mm-hmm. Okay. Doggone. All right. 2-0. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna lose this game, but all right, you go. What do you got?
Okay. What about slay?
Slay?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I think I know slay. So if you're slaying, you're just like killing the game. You're doing amazing.
Yeah, exactly.
Fantastic job. You
Perfect.
could, if someone walks in and their outfit is just awesome, you would say slay or someone
like what a slay.
Yeah. Okay, so I know. All right, 1 point.
There
okay,
you go.
There we go.
2-1. I gave you an easy one just because.
Alley-oop. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. You're really helping the ego here. All right. Okay. So then we got FML. The letters FML.
Does that mean?
If you don't have to say the full word if you think it's the word, but.
Oh, fudge my life.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
So like, dude, that was everywhere. You show up late to work. FML.
Really?
Dude, it was like way over. That was one
like
of
people say it out loud or
yeah,
what?
they say the letters. They don't say F. No, they say literally just the letters FML.
Oh,
like show up late to work. Oh, FML. Starbucks messed up your drink order. Oh, FML. Like, and I was like, okay. I always thought that one was like super overused.
Like you can hear it in a coffee shop.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Like people will be using it.
Yeah. Like, oh yeah. Like, oh man. My mom wouldn't let me stay out late tonight. FML. Like, okay, strong words for a simple situation, but
yeah.
I think people started using it for like super minor inconveniences, and that's when it lost its flavor.
I see.
So then it faded out.
They just like overuse. It's like when you tell a joke too many times and just not fun anymore, right?
Yeah. Dang it! So 3-0, 3-1.
No, 2-1.
3-1.
Right?
You have 3.
Oh, fleek, right?
Yeah, you got
3-1.
Doggone. Okay.
All right. I'll give you an easy one.
Okay. Oh, thank you.
Ready?
You're so kind. Okay, go.
OD.
Go. Overdose?
Yeah. OD.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay, good. Okay. You guys still say the same. It still means the same thing.
How would you use it, though?
Drugs.
Wrong.
Ah.
Wrong.
Okay.
I'll give you another chance since I'm up 3-1.
Oh man. Like when you have like too much of a person, like a person, they're just being overkill in like a conversation. They're just like overpowering.
You got it. Yeah, there you go.
Thank the Lord for context. Okay.
Did you know that, or like? Were you
I didn't know
like
that. I was,
50-50,
dude. I was reaching in the dark, man. I was.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you could also say like you being OD, right?
Yeah.
Like if someone's like really just overkill.
Okay, so
like,
so someone can be OD. You don't have to OD on someone.
Or OD on something.
Okay, or something, a substance. Okay, got it.
Uh-huh.
Okay, darn. Okay, last one for me. What's my code again? Don't look. Okay, I'm going to say 2 words, and you tell me what these words are.
Okay.
Avril Lavigne.
She's an artist.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So, okay, question. How do you know who that is?
So I actually do listen to like, since I'm an artist, right? I listen to like basically every genre of music. And
got it. Okay.
Pop punk. She made a comeback recently with Machine Gun Kelly.
Oh, shut up. No, she didn't.
She did.
Okay, I got to check it out then.
Yeah, new album. Very good.
Yeah. Machine Gun Kelly is also the most misleading artist name in history.
He is.
Like.
Yeah.
You think you know what he is just when you first hear that name, and then you go to Spotify, you play the first track, and you're like, oh, I was wrong.
Yeah, I do like how like recently he changed, not recently, but like a couple years back. He changed from like the rap to straight like pop punk, like rock music. I did like the change, and then he rose to the top of that industry as well.
Wait, so she's coming back?
She is coming back. They go on tour all the time, yeah.
Shut up.
I swear.
See, to me, she is like, and no offense, Avril, I really doubt you're watching, but she's like an ancient relic, dude.
Really?
Yeah, for sure. She like, do you know what her song Skater Boy?
I do.
Okay.
I like What the Hell though.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So Skater Boy though, that was like the anthem when I was like, what, 12? I don't even know. Like, that song is easily over 20 years old, or pushing 20 years old.
Okay.
And so to me, that's like an ancient relic. The song is about as old now as Back to the Future was when I saw it as a kid. Like,
I've also never seen that.
Okay, it's a really old movie. At this point, that movie is like gonna be 40 years old soon.
Oh, older than me.
Yeah. Oh, older than me. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay.
So to me, in my mind, I'm thinking Avril Lavigne is like some ancient artifact. No, I'm glad. Good for her. She made it back. That's awesome. Yeah. Dang. Okay, so you're like 4. You only missed 1.
I think so.
4-2. Okay. Yeah. Well, you win, but just for fun, what do you got? What's your last one?
My last one is a situationship.
Is that when 2 people are dating, but they're unsure of what it is?
It's kind of, yeah, but it's not really dating.
Oh.
Yeah, it's like before that. Like you go on dates, but you're not dating.
Okay. We call it talking.
Talking.
Yeah. So like you have their number. You're for sure not boyfriend and girlfriend official.
Yeah, for sure, definitely.
But
not.
you go on dates.
Yeah.
You're talking.
Are you exclusive when you're talking?
Some people are, some people aren't.
I see.
So like if you're a good person, you aren't. If you're not, if you're a bad person, you're not.
Yeah. That's kind of the same thing with a situationship.
A situationship.
Yeah.
I like that better than talking. I always thought talking was a stupid term.
It's like we're in different situations, but we got a relationship going on. Don't really know what to call it. It's not formal. It's not established. No title on it.
Dude.
It's kind of like an awkward stage.
Yeah.
But situation.
Dude, I feel like I'm in like freaking Gen Z University right now. I'm getting my education right now.
Oh yeah, I'm your professor.
Yeah, thank you. Dude, that's awesome. I think it's so interesting how to me that my terms they were at one point universal. Everybody knew what all of these words meant.
Yeah.
And now it's like, well, you know a lot. I feel like you have a lifeline into the past. I feel like I talked to my nephew. He's 18, and he had no freaking idea what any of this
really?
stuff
Do you ask him, or are you just like, oh, like you smile awkwardly?
Well, so what I'll do is I'll put out a reference, right? I'll say something like how I said slash earlier, and you're like, who's slash? So I'll make a comment or something like that, to his dad or with my brothers, his uncles or whatever, and then he'll be like, what's this? And I'm like, oh, whoa. And it'll strike me like the things that were universal to me are no longer universal. And so I think it's really interesting. So to me, T-shirts, right? Kind of bringing it back to why we're even here, right?
Okay.
So to me, T-shirts, are so universal. I feel like whether I was a kid, teenager, young adult. I feel like I'm still a young adult, not really that young anymore. Everyone had you had to have a cool T-shirt.
Yeah.
But the cool T-shirts from when I was growing up, I look at them now and I'm like, those are corny as heck, dude.
Okay.
Those are so corny. Like, oh, I can't believe I wore that T-shirt.
What would be like an example of like the corny T-shirt that you would see nowadays that was like trendy and like hit back then?
Dude, so at American Eagle, they used to have every last shirt. They were a super like frat brand. Before, well, no, frats have always had a troubled history. But anyways, they were like a really college life frat heavy brand. Every last shirt had some sort of beer joke on it.
Oh.
The one that to me is the most cringe is it's 1 tequila, 2 tequila, 3 tequila, floor instead of 4.
Oh.
Yeah.
Like the bad jokes.
Yes.
Right? Yeah.
And dude, they were everywhere. And that was the world of T-shirts.
Yeah.
And so you see, now, you had the reaction like, oh, if I saw that shirt out in the wild now, I would think the same thing.
Right.
Oh, this guy's stuck in 2009, bro.
It's like a Target shirt, right? The graphic tees you get like Target or Walmart. Yeah.
Exactly. So now all those guys who were like 18 in 2005, well, now they're like 40s. So,
yeah.
Or however old they are. But anyways, yeah. So like, it's like even things that are universal for a time, it's just for a time. So like, I gotta ask, like, as a young man, are T-shirts still cool?
I think.
Are they?
Honestly, I think T-shirts will never like go out of style, just because like there's so much you can do to them.
Me too, but some things that I think are true are not true at all. So. Yeah, I'm glad you think so.
I'm not completely like not everything I say is true.
You're
either,
my oracle into the future, man.
But the thing is, right? Like a lot of people prefer like minimalistic designs or like blank tees.
Yeah.
But then there's also like the vintage boxy shirts making a comeback.
I cannot believe those came back. I'm happy. I'm glad they did.
Yeah.
But if you would have asked me like, hey, what kind of trends do you think are going to come back? That would have been at the bottom of my list. Only because my generation rebelled against loose baggy clothing so hard.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So like, oh man. So okay. So like, and I know hip hop culture had a lot to do with it, but also it bled into rock culture. I mean, you have those big jeans. I don't even know what Jenko jeans are, but like, you had the big loose baggy as heck jeans. Even all the rockers were wearing just big clothing, really loose. You look at like Nirvana. Cobain, he's wearing just super loose, like float, like nobody had anything fitted.
Is it oversized or is it?
Yeah, oversized.
Because that's making a comeback as well, right?
So then you
like this hoodie itself.
Yeah, so it's like that, and then so Cobain, early '90s. Once you make it to like the early to mid 2000s, everything starts slimming down.
Yeah,
everybody's wearing tight little. You look at all the like the famous bands of the mid thousands, and they're all wearing like t-shirts that are 2 sizes too small, pants, painted onto their legs and stuff. And so it's just like, yeah, my generation rebelled against loose clothing so hard. I didn't know if it would ever come back.
Went tiny.
And skinny jeans, if you think about it, okay, how long has it been since? Because I understand that skinny jeans are no longer cool, right? How long has it been since they've been cool?
I think, honestly, since I was in like middle school.
Counting
so
years.
Like,
how many years ago? When was the last time they were cool?
When I was 14. I'm 22 now, so I think 8 years ago.
8 years ago?
Is
okay,
right?
So we're talking about 2015?
Yeah.
Or so?
About that.
I don't know. My math is terrible.
In my opinion, yeah.
Yeah, so let's say 2015. So they had a run from 2003?
Okay.
2005 maybe?
Yeah.
Really solid 10 years.
A decade, yeah.
Yeah, and then I mean there's people that are still going, So yeah, super solid run. So yeah, and again, skinny nobody knew, everybody thought they were gonna last forever,
Yeah. I think it's funny how like you take a look at like time in like decades and you notice the different trends because like looking back, like people talk about the 70s, the 80s, but I haven't really gotten to that stage yet where I take a look back. I'm like, what happened from 2000 to 2010 and 2010 to 2020? Because I'm only 22 right now. Yeah. So it's only been 2 decades, so there's not really much to tell a difference in.
The other day I went to the mall and the makeup style was kind of chola was what we would call it.
What does that mean?
So cholas are like they're
Cholula?
like
Cholula?
No, chola is like it's kind of like Hispanic. kind of gang culture, if we're being honest, but not gang so much as gang. You know, you have like, you could be a gangster culture, but not be in a gang.
So like a thug almost.
Kind of thug, yeah. Like it'd be like the Hispanic equivalent or Latino equivalent of like gangster rap culture. You have like the chola culture.
Like the white t-shirts, baggy shorts.
Exactly, like penciled in,
socks.
thin eyebrows, high socks.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
So I seen a bunch of girls dressed like that, and I was like, dude, like my older cousins used to dress like that, like.
Wow.
And they're all pushing 50 now, and so I think it's so funny to like see things come full circle, and kind of bringing it back to what we're here for: t-shirts and heat presses. It's like, I guess my not my fear. I'm not afraid. Like, but it's like if like some trends that I've seen in my life like kind of go away, I'm wondering like, man, are t-shirts ever gonna not be cool?
Yeah.
But I feel like there's always gonna be space for t-shirts.
For sure. I think there's definitely space and customization of t-shirts and like jerseys and all that. But I do think that like just the blanks will never die, Just
right. Because even if you're not pressing little skinny slim fit shirts, well, now you're just pressing boxy shirts.
Exactly.
Yeah. Yeah, I like that. It gives me security because I work for a t-shirt company. So.
Right, me too. I'm like, now I do. I'm like,
I hope t-shirts last forever.
I just got here.
Oh, did anyone tell you? T-shirts are done. You're fired. Like, no. Oh man, that's so like, and I know a lot of our customers. Oh, and you mentioned this earlier, how like you're like, oh man, now I want to start my own clothing line.
Yeah.
Side hustle, like. I feel like side hustle culture is going really strong right now. It's having its day for sure.
It is, especially like when I started working here. I've like talked to like a lot of our coworkers, and I realized that a lot of people here do have side hustles and stuff they do on the side. And it was very nice to like meet and talk to people that have different or like the same mindset. Yeah. Right. And are also like pursuing something on top of the regular 9 to 5.
Yeah. Oh, for sure. I think that was one of the things that kind of hooked me in at first because, like, I was telling a story a little earlier. Like, one of my coworkers at the time, his name was Michael. Like, he had his line running. He was making his money, showing me how to do stuff. And then I was like, oh, whoa, but you only have this. And he showed me his equipment, super basic setup. And I was like, wait, you make this much money with only spending this much on equipment and blah, 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 blah.
Did he stop working here because of his clothing brand?
Yeah. So his stuff took off. So the two guys who trained me really good, they were like my mentors, I guess, when I got here, Michael and Renee, big shout out, gentlemen. They both, when they left the company, they left because their shops blew up.
Oh, wow.
So Renee, like I still refer a bunch of people to Renee because I do custom shirts on the side. That's my side hustle. Yeah. But when people want, for like bulk jobs, they want screen print. Okay. So now, in addition to his heat press, Renee grew out of that. He has like screen print equipment, and then I sent all my embroidery people to him. Nice. So I've sent him a bunch of embroidery jobs because now he has a full shop, full shop.
So it's like those you see like when we were at the Impressions booth.
Yeah.
Right, like you see like all the different stages and levels of like machines that like people level up to and everything.
Yeah, and I feel like. For me, it's the dream. How do you feel about this? Like, is the dream still like, hey, work your side hustle till it becomes your main hustle?
For sure. Definitely.
Okay.
Yeah. It was work a side hustle and not work a main job. Yeah, right? But like as I got older, I was like, okay, definitely this needs to be a side hustle. And I am very ambitious. So like I want to keep it going and everything. Yeah. And it's like a passion project, right? It like lets out your creativity and everything.
Yeah, exactly. And I love that point. I was just having this conversation with my wife the other day because she does like the charcuterie stuff.
Oh, okay. I made one this weekend actually. This past weekend.
How'd it go?
It was very good. I made
was it your first one?
It was my second one.
Okay.
But I learned on YouTube. I made like a salami rose.
Nice.
So fun.
Yeah. So she started doing that during the pandemic, and her business actually started to take off, and then she got pregnant with my kid. Sorry, babe. But anyways, yeah. So. But we were talking, and she's like, man, I want to get back into it. She goes, because she's telling me, she goes, I have like this creative energy, and I need to get it out. And it's funny because for me, I feel the exact same way about like shirts and music. Like, even if I'm not making money with music, I'm still making music. Yeah. And it's funny, even if I'm not like, because right now my personal shirt brand, I haven't put a lot of energy into it since I became a pop. But like, I still make myself custom shirts all the time. Yeah. I feel like now it's just a new outlet. I feel like I have to be doing it. If I'm going to be doing it, may as well make some money off of it, right?
Exactly. Yeah. And it's also like hard because like if you turn like a hobby into like a side hustle, then it becomes a job, and then you don't really want to do it as much anymore because it's like you have to do it instead of like just doing it whenever you feel like it.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. I feel like, so for me, my two main like creative outlets are like music and clothing, t-shirts.
Okay.
I feel like I'm more careful about preserving music as something I do for the pure joy of it.
Yeah.
T-shirts, whatever. What the heck? I'll be a sellout for t-shirts. Like, I don't care. That's fine with me.
Yeah.
If t-shirts were my only creative outlet, maybe I'd be a little more protective. But I got other stuff going.
I feel the exact same way because like when I was doing music, like for TikTok, like full time and everything like that, it was just like it took the fun out of it. Like I wasn't as creative anymore. I was forcing it. It doesn't really come from the heart. And like people can hear that, because it really is something that's just like you're sharing with the world. Whereas t-shirts, it's like I just got another sale.
Exactly. Exactly. Yeah, man. Well, dude, I absolutely love this. I great conversation. I love being able to talk about this stuff.
Me too.
Yeah, and for all of you guys listening, if you guys are out there somewhere, anywhere, tell your friends to follow. We got a lot of stuff coming on this podcast. A lot of good conversations to be had, I think. What do you think?
A lot. This is just the beginning.
Yeah. Cool.